Subscribe.
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 Seguí corriendo para cuando me tocó a como pura.
Welcome back to episode 19 of the Shitpost HQ podcast. Let's see your crack. Jesus Christ.
Where's my crack?
It's right beside you, you fucking asshole.
Oh, I thought it was a fucking Pepsi.
Get it?
It does have slight Pepsi undertones. Today's episode is also sponsored by Storyteller, the world's best beer. Whatever, doesn't matter.
Shitpost raw.
Continue on.
Raw edition.
Raw.
Tushy.
I'm gonna.
They didn't even catch my crack. They didn't catch anything. It's just right to, we're just drinking and talking.
Cracked out.
This is our first pod, me and Matt.
Absolutely, Bruno.
Me and Matt, let's go. This is first pod. I feel like
This is the
that.
only dynamic that hasn't
Have you been on
occurred.
one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
we've
is
been.
this is a chemistry test.
I don't know.
At least one.
I think we've been on one.
What?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I've been with everyone.
Stop talking over me, dude. We're pod 19 and you're talking over me.
Dude, Pat
Dude,
edit properly.
dude,
you can just edit someone's face
Are you
while they're
kidding me?
talking at the same
I
time.
actually
kidding me?
saw a podcast like that. We can actually talk about that because so what I want to start doing is starting. Oh, that was your bit for bad chemistry. I'm retarded.
This guy, I was waiting.
got
Like,
Well, no, I knew it was a bit, but I'm fuck retarded.
Man, fuck.
There was this one podcast where it was like they're definitely from Toronto, and they're younger. I think they're like 21, 22.
yeah, like us.
And and there's two brothers on the podcast, and the older brother is so fucking mean to his little brother. Like 4 different times, the kid was just making conversation. He was just like facilitating the podcast in like a pretty decent manner, and his brother was just like always changing the fucking top, and like they would interrupt the flow of the thing just to like make fun of him. And I was like,
Oh,
I watched it. I was like, I felt fucking awful.
damn.
So I was like, we have to now, every time I'm on TikTok and I see another, or if you guys ever see a podcast, like it, like archive it, and then we'll just talk shit about it. Cause every fucking one I see is so bad, man. Like I've watched all of ours back and they're not the fucking best, okay? We have a lot to work on. But Jesus fucking Christ, these people are so boring. And so many people want to do business podcasts. And it's like, there's only like 100 pages of business advice in the world, you know? There's an infinite funny stories and poop jokes.
Yeah.
And cum is always funny in any fucking dimension. But you can only tell the same, gotta work hard, you gotta grind. If you want to succeed, you gotta make sacrifice. Like, okay, I fucking heard that 1,000 times. Guess what? I'm still gonna jerk my dick and watch Netflix every night. It doesn't matter.
I only take cold showers.
Like, it's fucking crazy. They think they're like, bro, you're 23 years old. You're still in university. You don't have any business advice to give.
Even if they do, it's hilarious. It's like I have 250 grand from like TERRA Luna.
Yeah. Wow.
I said my 8 a.m. alarm is
That's too
rise
late.
and grind.
That's too late.
Yeah, rise and grind.
Rise and grind, baby.
No, you're 5 a.m.
5 a.m., no.
8 a.m.? What are you, a slacker?
Wow, you're slack, man.
5 a.m.
Mountain time. It's mountain
Oh,
time.
yeah. I operate
Come on, boys. Mountain time.
Empty.
Oh, fuck.
No, actually, that makes the hours like 3 p.m.
That'd be the most Sigma shit.
Oh my god.
Not operating within your own time zone would be the most Sigma shit possible. Oh, what time is it? Oh, it's 3 p.m. It's, like, it's fucking 9 a.m.
Yo, but you know
I only
what,
operate on different time zones.
Yeah.
But it's funny you're talking about like shitting on other podcasts because like people that I know that watch it that are not on our pod, they'll watch the pod and they'll always tell me it's like I can't tell if I like your pod because like I like you guys or if it's funny because it's like
Yes.
it's not and it's not even a diss. They say it so genuinely. It's like I enjoy watching your podcast, but sometimes I wonder if I'm liking it because it's you guys or if it's because I'm laughing to like it's like so ambiguous. But I think it's like nah, you probably just fucking like it. It's probably
You talking about ours?
yeah. People who watch it.
It's hard to discern it, and also I feel like we have to do a better job at generalizing our stories because we tell a lot of local stories, and if we don't paint the
Yes.
picture for the audience, and let alone, I watch a lot of my podcasts audio only, and it's hard for me to think about that. So there'll be times where we have to paint a better picture sometimes for certain things, but other than that, like Everything flows naturally, and it's because we've been fucking like I've known everyone here for at least 5 years. Fucking lifetime is 10. We're almost at 10 years now. It's almost our 10-year anniversary, baby, which is fucking crazy.
Baby.
Meeting Bruno 10 years ago feels like yesterday.
Freaking Niagara sneaking onto the rooftop of a
Niagara?
hotel.
Yeah, we can
Was that
literally
the-
talk about that.
Was that the first time you guys met?
Yeah. No, I don't think it was Zach's for sure. That was my first time meeting Zach.
That was my first time
and George.
authentically meeting Bruno because Bruno had not. Like I met him like in passing. It was one of those.
yeah,
He was at
like-
your house. I
Yeah.
dapped him up. Hi, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
But I didn't know who the fuck he was. I just thought he was some fucking
I
douchey.
think-
I thought he was your douchey pretty friend. Turns out he's an actual weeb nerd. I was like,
Yo,
fuck.
nerd.
Yeah,
This guy's
literally.
sick.
Fuck.
Man.
Yeah,
Jeez.
go to Niagara. We show up in suits. You're like, who the fuck are you?
Bro,
guys?
we were
Fuck
the
this guy,
biggest posers.
We show up to
Man.
we show up to Niagara with $100, lose it on poker. We're like, oh fuck.
in fake suits.
Yeah, like we walk in, it's just like fucking like 80-year-olds on fucking their deathbed, like wearing like stained shirts, like just crushing their pensions, and we're walking in there like it's an episode. It's like The Hangover, all suited up and dappered up, and then it's just like lost $100 on the poker table. Okay, let's go buy $7 drinks and cry.
And cry.
The same thing happened on my birthday. Remember birthday 4 years ago? We all drove to Niagara.
Oh yeah, you did that.
Spontaneously,
Yeah.
we all. You didn't go, did you?
No, I think it was you. I think it was just
You drove.
Oh my! Don't talk
That was the
about that.
biggest,
story. Don't talk about that.
biggest
story.
L you guys ever took.
You mean Graham? You mean Graham booking the hotel on the other
my
side of the
God.
border? So then,
Yeah.
you didn't hear about?
yeah.
Oh,
No,
you
I know. I don't know if Chris
we
knows.
were, we were all,
Yeah.
So we were hanging out at Graham's when he still had the pool, and we were just chilling. My birthday's on Canada Day, so it's July 1st. We're just gonna normally go out to the park and watch the fireworks, and then kind of go home, whatever, right? Go to a bar, maybe, whatever. And we all had this little look at each other when Graham's like, "You guys want to do something crazy? Let's just go all out. Let's go to Niagara." And then everyone looked at each other. No one said no. We're like, "Fuck it, let's go to Niagara." It's like 6 o'clock. Everyone gets ready, meets at like 7:30. You come, Slava, the red retard, and a bunch of other people, and then we drove to Niagara. Took us an hour and a half to get there, but from there to our hotel was another hour.
We missed the fireworks. We could hear them on our way getting there.
We saw the fire. Yeah, we
remember
heard
that?
we heard the
Remember
fireworks.
that we were like
yeah.
we were stuck on a street like in Niagara, just like right outside like where the falls is, and you hear just we're like, "Fuck, boys, this is as close as we're getting, I guess." And then they stopped, and they're like, "Do they do it again?" No.
No, 10 o'clock was it. We got there like 9:45.
Yeah.
And then from our spot in the street to the hotel was like 600 meters. Like it was like walking distance.
Yeah.
But it took us in like literally an hour because all the traffic, everyone just kind of got out of the car and sort of listened to them. Even though you can't see them because it's behind the buildings and stuff. But anyways, I got there last. And I feel bad 'cause I called my other buddy and I told him to meet us, and he was driving alone. And I got out of the car and I got into his car, which was like four cars down there. I was like, I'm gonna sit with him. He's alone. And you guys get to the hotel. I pull up last, and then I think it was Marcus. He comes out. He's laughing. I'm like, "What are you laughing at?" Like, I want to start drinking. I want to get the night going, whatever, right? And like, "Why aren't you guys going upstairs?" He's like, "We're not staying here tonight." And I'm like, "What do you mean we're not staying here tonight? We got a hotel." He's like, No. We booked the hotel, but they booked it on the American side. None of us had our passports. It was like was it Marriott?
Of course,
Yeah. And fun fact, I didn't know that you can go over the border with just your driver's license.
Exactly. Someone told me
What?
that years later. You
Yes.
can if you have a reservation, you can go for like a one night.
Yeah, it's like
over
48
across the border.
hours. 48 hours
Yep.
as a Canadian, you can be over on the other side.
So we could have had a sick time.
Yeah.
But nobody
Are
understands.
you sure?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, you
feel like
can.
that-
You can
I've had
actually.
people
To this day.
Only, like Bruno said, like 24, 48 hours.
Yeah.
That's it. No more.
You have to show you have a reservation, proof of whatever you're doing, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like if you're going to the States for an extended period of time, then you need your
Because people used to do it all the time to shop.
Yeah.
So they didn't care. It's like, oh, I'm going to go to the States for a day. They don't really care. Detroit, Buffalo.
It's weird. Even though I go shopping in the States, I still bring my passport though. But yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
do,
didn't
but-
know that.
But nobody planned to go to the States. We
Yeah.
weren't going to the States.
facts.
our idea for the night was go to the hotel, drink some beer, go to the strip club, or casino,
And then strip club.
then strip club, and then the clubs.
Yeah.
And we had a whole night fucking planned, and then it was cancer trying to find you guys in the parking garage.
You mean us drinking warm Michelob Ultras in the parking garage?
sad as fuck.
Like we're all just like, fuck, what are we gonna do, boys? I don't need, like, Kate, you have to remind me what happened. I remember it's like all my vivid memory was drinking warm Michelob Ultras in the fucking parking garage and then blank, and then I drove home.
Yeah.
You guys, why don't you just get a hotel?
No, he didn't drink because you had maybe one. Or
I had
two
like
beers.
1 or 2 drinks.
Yeah, but like we wanted to because Bruno offered. He had a girlfriend at the time, and he's like, you know what, boys, like we're here. I'll drive everyone. I won't drink that much. Whatever. Like, you guys go have a good time. So we're like, fuck it. Okay, night's kind of back on again. Let's all go to the casino. Let's make some money. I think I had like $300. Collectively, we had $1,000. We go on the roulette. We're up a little bit. Go to blackjack, lose a little bit. Go back to roulette, lose everything. All the money's gone, and then we go to Burger King. Like,
Oh my god! Yes.
1:30 in the morning.
Yes.
Burger King. We've all
Dry
been in there.
Whoppers, dry
Yes.
patties.
Wait, you tell me
Cardboard.
you tell me Bruno came to Niagara for 2 warm piss beers and drove home.
No,
Yeah.
that was the best part.
Everyone
the
did.
best part.
Everyone did.
So it's like 1 a.m. We get back to the garage. Bruno starts driving, and everyone's kind of like falling asleep. Whatever. Everyone's just bummed out. The vibes off. It's like 1:45, and I'm in the back right corner, and I'm like dozing off, and then I look at the steering wheel. I look at Bruno. Bruno's like,
Man,
I'm like, yo, somebody gotta wake this man up. It's stop and go traffic. It's like the four whatever. No one's moving, and it's
that was actually the toughest drive I've ever, and I'll remember it. And that's why I remember that night so vividly in the sense that we got there. I forget the whole casino phase. I probably lost like $200, but then I remember the drive back because I vividly remember Slava telling me, hey, I'm going to sit in the front with you. I'm going to keep you awake. Who's the first one to pass out? Fucking Slava. He's like this. He's like literally cranked. Not even outside of Niagara Falls. He's already passed out. Graham out cold. You got out cold pretty quickly, but I think you were dozing in and out.
Yeah.
Marcus was the only one who was legitimately awake. I had to blast like some 41 or whatever shitty
41.
whatever shitty radio was fucking playing because I don't think Graham had Bluetooth or whatever, and god awful. I mean, dozing off, stop and go, 2.5 hour drive from Niagara back to Kitchener.
4:45.
That's awful, man.
Dude,
4:45.
4:45?
the best part is I started fucking like, I was like getting way too tired. I did everything. AC, windows down, like music at like literally 90%. There was one time where I was like banging on the steering wheel just to like catch the beat, like just trying to catch the beat of the song. Slava wakes up like, and he gives me this dirty look, and I'm just looking at him like, what? And he's just like, oh, he gets it. I'm trying to stay awake. I'm like, yeah. I look at him and I'm like, what? And he's just like, oh, okay. And passes out again.
You disturbed him from his beauty sleep.
Yeah, literally. And Marcus was like the alert driver. He was like right through like the bitch seat. He was like kind of like leaning up a bit, and he was like trying to start conversation with me, which I really appreciate because you, Graham, and Slava out like a fucking light. Oh my god, it was terrifying. There was literally times where I remember going like,
Yeah, dude, it was the funniest thing.
like,
Man, driving home at night from Toronto or Niagara while actually being dead ass tired is one of the scariest feelings in the world. That stretch from Mississauga to
Bless you.
sorry.
that stretch from Mississauga to Cambridge. There is no.
You glitch. You glitch through that entire period.
glitch.
I guarantee you, every single time I've driven from Toronto to Kitchener. So for context, where we live, it's like an hour-long drive, and there's a good strip where it's like in rush hour, there's always traffic there. So as someone who expects traffic there, there's no better feeling than coasting through this area. But I feel like that traffic causes some like weird energy force field. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's the period where you just blank out. You like glitch out, and then you wake up like 20 kilometers later.
You see the Schneider sign?
Dude, when you see it, you're like, holy fuck.
I
don't remember
When you go there, you're like, it's been taking hours and I'm still here. When you get home, it's like, holy fuck, it's been 20 minutes and I'm here. What the fuck?
Do you guys ever get an energy boost when you see the Cambridge en route?
Oh, every time.
of course.
When I see the Cambridge, that's my motivation.
Yo, I wake up and I'm like, whoa, we're almost home. We're almost home.
You know what's funny? My parents' house is like the exit right after that. So when I saw like the en route, it's like, fuck, we're already home. Like 2 minutes from home.
Dude, I get so excited when I see that en route.
But it's like 20 more minutes to get to like.
It is, yeah.
we live.
To Waterloo, yeah. It's much farther.
Yeah, because that stop and go, especially at night, it's just like you get into like a hypnotic rhythm where you're like break, go, break, go, break, go, and you're just like break, and you're just like,
Dude,
holy fuck. Like,
I think the most fucked up part about it is like we're idiots, okay? For context, we're all idiots, but we're like of relative intelligence and of relative responsibility.
Relative.
But anytime I do that, it's like I forego that. Even though I'm more at risk than drunk driving, than any stone driving. I am fucking out of it. And I'm like, there'll be times where it's like 3 a.m. I'm driving home from a con. Like I was driving alone in the front seat and Chris and his ex-girlfriend were in the back seat. And I drifted like 4 lanes. 4 lanes.
There's nothing scarier than being wide awake and seeing the driver just
like power off, like shut down, dude. Like windows sound effect, and then fucking Chris is just in the back seat.
I look at Pat, I'm like, you.
And you know what's worse? He didn't say shit. I just woke up in the right lane and I was like, oh. And I look behind it and I look and I see his fucking dumbass head in his face and I'm like, you could have said something, motherfucker.
Try that on a bike this time.
Whoa, I never thought about that.
Wait,
it still hits the phenomenon still hits on a bike?
I wouldn't say it hits. I'm more focused because I'm trying to avoid the potholes in the 10 meters that I see them. Going 120, 130, whatever. And it's like you see a pothole, it's like you have to swerve or you're fucked. Like you've seen the potholes on the fucking 401. Like they're pretty bad.
If I was on a bike, I would never ride on the left lane.
No.
I would always, it makes sense because you're going quick, but like, now the potholes are fucked because of this winter. This winter was bad with freeze and thaw. Like, I feel like I would just try and chill in the middle.
Gaping holes. Like, there's literally gaping holes.
I can feel it in like the Beamer. Like, I'm like, boof, and I'm just like, oh, there it goes. I popped tire. I'm like, there's so many times lately, especially this spring, where I literally thought, I popped my tire because I hit this pothole way too hard. Like, something's fucked.
Really?
Yeah, they're bad. This year, they're horrible. It's like whole chunks of like asphalt ripped right out.
I had to replace my suspension this year.
I could clip that as the most Chad guy. A guy wearing 2 fucking T's in his hat with a fucking green pole talking about his Beamer.
Wow.
But meanwhile, he drove home and went and watched anime for 3 hours. He finished all the One Piece episodes. Bruno's like the dichotomy of man.
900.
He's 2 human beings.
900. I don't know if they're at 1,000. Oh, I think they
Are you still caught up?
I'm like 15 episodes behind, but that's like that's one good Sunday. That's one good Sunday, and I'll be back. I'll be back. Yeah, it's fucked. Don't even get. That's a whole pot on itself. Trying to like.
Yeah, we'll do an anime special. I want. So,
yeah.
So for next week, I'm gonna and for like the next couple of weeks, I'm gonna do like special. So we'll do like a album and song one. Obviously, probably me and Mike. We'll do Flash games. That's a fucking episode in it.
Wait, we're not potting for 4 hours to do a live listen of Kendrick's new album right now.
Is it gonna be long? Do you know?
Is it 2 albums or 1?
I don't know. No one knows yet, dude.
People are saying it's 2 full
right
albums.
after this pod, man.
Yeah,
it comes out tonight.
Tonight,
yeah, 12
tonight. I've been ecstatic for like the past 2 weeks.
Dude, he hasn't released an album in what, 5 years?
5 years, baby.
Man,
yeah,
I don't give a fuck.
I know.
I don't give a. The only artist who.
He's gonna say fucking Yeet.
The only artist who can release an album that excites me is fucking Yeet. He is the only person I've been listening to. Like, I think Yeet currently is the longest standing phase I've had since maybe
Little Uzi.
Since Lil Uzi.
Wow.
Since Lil Uzi.
I remember.
He is Lil Uzi tier for me.
If we're talking like 10 years ago, like I remember you like I was a huge Kanye stan, but you were like huge. I liked Lil Uzi Vert, but you loved him
because it had the kind of the same effect where it was like I found out Lil Uzi versus the world, but he also had like shit before that.
Love Is Rage.
So you kind of like you had like a backlog of shit to listen to, and then you just fucking fell in love.
Uzi vs. the World is the best mixtape.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's fucking fire.
Timeless.
I love that. It's classic.
Yeah, it is. He is really like the king of SoundCloud rap, eh?
He is. Yeah.
Because he breached the wall. Like within like everyone else was still like behind the gate, but he was just fucking jumped
like you're not listening.
I was going ape shit.
Who's the other? Who's that? Who's the tall one?
Tall one.
Young Thug?
No.
He's 6'3".
Oh, the guy who would yell?
No, he had like the. I wish I could remember his name. I don't want to fucking just hold up the pod thinking about it. I don't know. There's so many SoundCloud rappers.
Spooky
but yeah.
Black.
Man, he actually just posted a story, and he was like apologized.
Corbin?
Yeah, I think. Or did I dream that?
Yo, there was one where you guys always. I thought it was a meme. It was like Spooky Margella or what?
Spooky Margella.
That's fire, man.
Dude,
I actually just rediscovered one of his songs.
Fucking 12 years old.
Yo, wait. What's his name again? Please,
Smokey Margella.
Smokey Margella.
Dude, he has
Smokey Margella.
So Smokey Margella has It's like an unofficial. Have you heard of Whole Lotta Red? It's like an unofficial Cardi track.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's
by
called
Whole
Whole Lotta Red by Smokey Margella, but it's like
what?
it was supposed to be Whole Lotta Red on the Whole Lotta Red album, but then or allegedly, I don't fucking know, but it's fire, fire.
His fucking features on the ASAP Mob tape were so good, man.
Man, okay. So the one thing I don't get to is like, I'm having so many brain farts right now.
Brain damage.
Fuck. This is what happens.
We'll have like
Aneurysm?
a because like there's eras, right? So like
Oh,
we'll
no.
have whole ass episodes.
No, I'll remember. Yo, like the whole like Playboy Cardi 2 fans, like you gotta talk about a whole lot of red. Like Playboy Cardi, his whole like fan base is like
Oh, it's
fucking
amazing.
die hard.
It's like a cult, man.
dude, it's like he is like I think he's mid. Like no hate on Cardi. I think
Kill
he's-
yourself.
I know. I know. I think he's
lit.
he definitely has highs.
I'm about to go on the Playboy Cardi sub and be like, one of my boys just said Playboy Cardi's mid. How do I torque the lug nuts on his
This is a great way
BMW
for
to
us
kill
to
him
blow
in his
up.
drive
It's a
home?
Literally.
great way for us to blow up on Reddit.
I was about to say.
What?
Yeah.
We're on Reddit. It's a great way for us
No,
to
no,
blow
no.
up.
If you clip
done.
that on
Yo,
TikTok,
why don't we post clips? Yes.
if you clip
Controversial statements.
Oh my-
Rap sucks.
Ooh.
Kidding. Okay.
He doesn't want
What?
Like I might like some like
top 3 artists: Tom McDonald, Logic, and
Russ.
And Russ.
Fuck. Russ. I had a Russ phase.
Russ is fine. Wait, we all had a. Hey, Niagara
I-
Falls. Niagara Falls was all Russ.
I had a Russ phase when he had 3 songs, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
I realized what he was.
He's in goofy ass.
Pull the trigger, fam.
That was a good song.
That was
a
good
gr-
song.
dude.
Fire song.
I think
was
me and
fun.
Chris, like me and
one
Chris,
dude in the
found,
back?
me and Chris found that song like when he literally was nobody. Like you went on his SoundCloud and he had 4 songs, and that was like the one. It had like I don't know 200,000 hits, and
We
we're
bumped
like,
that shit all Niagara Falls weekend.
yeah, we bumped the hell out of that, and then like everyone started jumping on Russ, and I was like, okay, let me see what his shit is, and I played his album. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It just sounded so repetitive, like
It was soulless, man.
dude,
It was,
literally, like
was,
his.
like, just
he's like, oh, I
bland
make
shit.
my own beats. I'm like, from what YouTube type beat? do you search Rust type beat?
Rust type
200 hits, copy and paste
give
it.
the guy $20.
Enjoy.
literally.
On Fiverr.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Delete your YouTube. Delete everything. You don't exist.
Man.
$25. You're gone. But no, that Playboy. I don't know. I probably got shooters on me now.
Yeah, you're fucked.
You're
dude.
fucked now. You're
Can
fucked
you
now.
actually edit that out of this? Like I'm scared.
No, Pat.
I'm genuinely scared. It's not even-
The worst thing you
raw.
can say on the internet is that Playboy Cardi's mid.
yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Fuck. That's like
You could say a slur and you get less hate than fucking saying Playboy
you
Cardi's
could
mid.
trash talk any of the big names,
but
even the
Playboy
low
Cardi.
names. Like Playboy Cardi, I literally will have a shooter on me.
Dude, but it's so funny.
Someone's gonna DM me.
It's not a
I'll,
vampire.
I'll kill the music conversation because I want a full special with us, and I guess who else? Probably Mike. Is like who's would be like into hip hop, but it's like talking about all of the sound. Like if we invested in SoundCloud rappers, we would have been billionaires. The ways we surf, we'll talk about that later. But
there's always a thing. Like I wish artists had stocks to them.
of course.
I wish
NFTs.
I wish
Unfortunately.
okay, like I don't want we want to pull out of this, but like going back to SoundCloud, like that's how allegedly from what I read, that's how Travis Scott made it. He bought views and likes
Yeah.
on SoundCloud.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah. We'll cue it for another pod. But yeah.
You probably know more.
Is he still?
Yeah, I do know. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Well, say it
Just
for
say it.
now.
Might as well
Oh
just
yeah.
say it.
Well, yeah. So when I first found Travis Scott on SoundCloud, he had the Al Farrell mixtape, or it was the singles leading to the mixtape, and all the singles had like millions of plays on SoundCloud.
Okay.
But you would Google, you would do unknown. Like nobody has ever fucking spoken about this man. You went on YouTube, and it'd be like 2,000 views,
Yeah.
4,000. But it's like all of his SoundCloud shit had millions. And I was like, what the fuck? And yeah, at that time, man, people were buying plays like no tomorrow. That was how they made it, because it made people have that perception of, oh, this guy's already popular.
Yeah.
So I'm going to check it out and shit.
course,
Instead
yeah.
of like, oh, he has 204 plays.
Don't
I'm not
care.
going to fucking check this guy out.
When-
That was the whole purpose
Yeah,
of
when
that.
I was in my small phase of like making music and like EDM and shit like that, and I was doing you remember that when I was playing around with
Fuck yeah.
SoundCloud and
Fuck
making
yeah,
beats and stuff
baby.
like that. I remember like searching, and then it'd be like, yeah, like 100,000 plays for $200, 100,000 plays for $100.
Oh, yeah, that
I was
shit
like
was
debating on it, but I was like, man, I was broke at the time. I was like, I'm not,
I don't have that kind of bread.
I'm not paying $200 for the maybes. Like, you know what I mean? You got to drop like $2,000. But like, if you have the money, like, why not? Like,
I mean, he already had mad cosigns, like even at the beginning.
He was like destined to make it. Like his
Yeah,
sound was original. Like it all made sense.
well, he just like perfected SoundCloud, I feel.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Like
I
whatever.
wouldn't even consider him like a SoundCloud rapper. He was like He was like a bit.
He was a
before the
mixtape.
cuss.
He was
Yeah,
a
he's
mixtape.
artist,
Yeah, but
Mixtape
but I feel like he perfected that sound. Like whatever sound SoundCloud was like early Travis. I feel like there was a lot of like, I don't know, because he had a very grungy
When
rap.
I think of SoundCloud, I think of like Lil Uzi Vert,
Yeah.
Gunna.
Yeah.
Really?
Rip Gunna, Rip Thug.
Rip Gunna.
Jesus Christ, man.
Young Thug, yeah.
I think like
Rico.
I think like so when I think of SoundCloud, I think of like XXX, Little Pump, what
Yeah.
Yams? What was his name?
ASAP Yams.
A$AP
but
Yams?
No, not
wasn't-
ASAP Yams. Not ASAP Yams. Fuck, I can't think of his little name. He's a tall, skinny, lanky dude. Kind of looks like Blueface. He has tats all over his face too. Used to love him. Used
Boonk?
to no Boonk IG too.
What are these names, bro?
That's a fucking
Indian has tats on his face.
Yeah, he had a very singing. He had a very singing voice. You used to love him.
He was white?
Yeah. No, he was light skinned. He was light skinned,
man,
curly
who the
hair.
fuck is Bruno
light skinned,
talking about?
tall, lanky. Had like, do you have a rose on the side of his head? Face?
Oh, Lil Skies?
Little Sky, yeah, Little Sky.
I love Lil Skies.
You love Little Sky.
Guys.
And who's
is sick.
Yeah, like those were the guys I thought of. But like, I don't know. I thought Kanye. I thought Travis Scott. Just like whatever sound they were trying to make, I feel like he like made it professional sounding. If that makes sense. Like it sounded like whatever they were doing, but in like a lab, and like he
Yeah.
made it very crisp
Studio?
and clean. Yeah,
Yeah,
a lab. Yo, that's where they cook.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna start.
music, bro.
What are they beats? Drug.
Panned out,
I'm
baby.
actually gonna start making videos about like music videos. I feel like people talk about music a lot on like YouTube and shit, but there are so many gold music videos that no one talks about. Like no one makes videos about them, but it's like that is I have a backlog of decades of media that no commentator, no one's talking about, and like we could do that too. Like
Okay.
remember the Young Thug music video where he wasn't there for any of the fucking shoots?
Yes.
So I don't know if you probably don't know this, but there was a Young Thug. What song was it? Wyclef Jean.
Yeah, that's the one.
Young Thug, Wyclef Jean. The fucking director had a shoot plan, and he got all the information from Thugger. So Thugger reached out to him and he's like, "Yo, I want 20 bad bitches. I want cars, but like not cars. I want the little Tykes cars, the little small ones." So he's talking about, "Oh, yeah, I want all the small cars, and then I'm gonna be in the center one. I mean, riding." And then all you see is black text and black screen and white text, and it goes, "That was Young Thug on the phone. He didn't show up for his shoot." So we decided to film it anyways.
Yep.
So the whole fucking music video is the director telling the story about how Young Thug didn't show up to any of the shoots except for he wanted one final shot. Young Thug came, and as he got there, he found out his Instagram got hacked. So he stayed in this fucking Maybach, fucking Bentley, whatever car to try to get his Instagram back, and then dipped. And that's it. So the whole music video, there's only Young Thug for 10 seconds, which is the director goes, "I asked Young Thug if he could send me some clips. This is what he sent me." And it was like one verse of usable footage.
Was he already made by then?
Yeah. That's like what,
yeah.
25 million plays?
Yeah, that's the Jeffrey mixtape.
Or 250, yeah.
Man, Young Thug for me is like Ty Dolla $ign. Those guys are goated. No, okay, yeah.
Goated, but like Shadow
No.
Realm. Goated Shadow Realm.
Goated features.
Yes.
They are
Yes.
like if there's Drake, Kanye, Jay-Z, Kendrick,
Yeah.
you have them up there. Like there should be another like fucking column that's like goated features
gods, yeah.
and
Yeah.
like
Ty Dolla for sure.
Ty Dolla,
Yeah,
Two
Ty Dolla.
Chains,
Yeah, 2 Chainz,
Two
yeah, 2
Chainz, Young
Chainz.
Thug, those guys. You see a
Boys.
song and you just see featured. I almost always go to
Yeah,
it
yeah.
because I know whatever they fucking like spill is just gonna be so fucking good.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
I listen to their main product
Yes.
and it's good, but it's like it doesn't blow me
not
away.
what
It's
you
like
want,
whatever
yeah.
you do for your fucking features. Put it in a fucking song. Like, I don't know what you do.
so-
It's ridiculous. Ty Dolla $ign? I've never listened to an original Ty Dolla $ign song. Is he actually
What am I insane?
Does he make
has he made one song?
Has he made a song? His Spotify's blank? Like, it's just features? Like, goddamn.
His name, his actual rapper name is featuring Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah. Literally. There's no chance. Also, I'm sorry, Matt. Like, the one pod that you and me are on,
I'm
like,
enjoying it.
the whole fucking chemistry
Yo,
is
okay.
just...
It's a world he doesn't know about.
Yo, on top of that Ty Dolla $ign note, he released an album a year ago or two, and he said, "I want this album to feel like all my features."
No.
It flopped as shit.
Of course.
It had the song Fade.
Oh,
No, fucking not Fade.
like Kanye's Fade?
The one with Kanye and FK Twigs. Okay, fuck it.
Yeah.
But yeah. So his whole purpose was like, you guys love me for my features, so I'm gonna make an album full of features and myself. was fucking the blandest shit of all time, man.
Yeah, like I don't know. They just like it must be like I don't know. It's chemistry, psychological. I don't know. Maybe it's just their beats are just not it. Maybe
no.
I shouldn't say that about Thuggers. Thuggers is probably a little bit more closer to like his own like was it Jeffries or
Jeffrey?
Jeffrey I fucking love.
Yeah.
What's the one where he like does like a fucking cowboy?
Beautiful Thugger Girls.
Oh my god! I still go back to that album.
That album is
fucking
so-
all the time.
That's
man.
an underrated cult
don't,
classic.
Family Don't Matter is like
Yes.
one of my favorite Thugger
Yes.
songs of all time.
That country crossover hip hop, it works so fucking well for him.
He did it before freaking Little Nas did, and
He did?
he perfected
He did.
it. Like it was
He did.
so good. It's so good.
Yeah, the album's underrated as shit. That's his best album. It must be.
I think it's his best.
Transition.
Okay.
Ish.
I completely forgot. I have the leaked track list for Kendrick's new 2 albums. Okay. First song, Mighty Macho. Second song, B14 Bomber featuring Baby Keem.
That's what it is.
Number 3, Jiri Lafe featuring Benjamin Kirk. 4, Nasty Tiana. 5, Dottie the Thotty featuring Blueface and Thundercat.
all
6,
made-up names.
Knuckles. These is a legit. 7, Shadow and Flash. 8, Benjamin Franklin Interlude.
From the dead.
Featuring Benjamin Franklin.
Number 9, Franklin Berna, Lie Suit, featuring Pharrell Williams and Physio Foreign. Okay. Number 10, Mr. Morale featuring the Big Steppers. 11, Tony from SpongeBob featuring Patrick. 12, Ride Around Town. 13, Oklahoma. 14, Amber Heard, A Little Bitch featuring Johnny Depp. 15, Orlando Pirates featuring J. Cole. 16, Mamma Mia featuring BIA. 17, Spidey Sense featuring Peter Parker. Peter Parker's making a feature. Holy fuck. 18, High Rise. 19, 666. 20, Omnitrix of the Universe.
Man.
21, Cuba in Vegas. 22, Rico featuring Rico Nasty and all of YSL.
All of
All of YSL.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
23, Big Step and Cypher featuring Eminem, Drake, J. Cole, Kanye West, Lil Wayne, and Baby Keem. Baby Keem. So I'm excited to
That's
hear.
a double album tonight, baby.
I'm waiting for Omnitrix of the Universe. I don't know about you guys. That sounds like a
You know
fire
what'd be funny
song.
if that was real.
It is real.
Dude, what do you mean? That's on the Discord. That's Discord. I got it leaks. We got the leaks from the
fuck.
studio. But holy, when I read that,
If that actually would be a track list.
God,
That's a
if that literally came out like that, I would.
my
That would be the GOAT album.
Yes. 100%.
What do you bump into? Amber Heard's a bitch.
Johnny Depp on the interlude.
Benjamin Franklin
Benjamin
interlude.
Franklin featuring Benjamin Franklin.
The song is based on the Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack.
You mean Orlando Pirates
Orlando
featuring J. Cole and Little Keem? Little Keem is. How do you
Little
say?
Keem?
Babe,
I was gonna say a new character unlocked.
yeah, sorry, I had to overtake that. I just thought that list was so fucking funny.
good-ass
It was like when I read that, I was losing it. I was like walking to my car and I was like literally laughing out in public when I saw Tony from SpongeBob. Tony from SpongeBob. Who's Tony?
I don't know.
No one knows.
Like,
Tony.
there's no.
There's no Tony.
He's not my leg guy. My leg.
Oh man. Okay. Transition to what next?
I was thinking. Well, I guess
Terra Luna.
Terra Luna. Yeah. Are you
I have
plugged
no
in?
idea what Terralyn is.
You don't know anything about
It's a great price right now. It's at I think 16 cents. You should buy.
So for
This is a buy.
context, it was like a crypto that was in like the top 10 stable coins. So it was like, on par with Ethereum, Bitcoin, whatever. And in the past 4 days, it went from $98 a share to 2 cents. So it's down 98%. And KSI invested 2.8 million in it.
No.
In May. His investment's down to $1,000. He just tweeted today.
like in that. Probably hot.
From millions to like 2 million. To
Yeah, they said
2.8, so $3 million to 1,000.
they said. I think they said the rug pull was 18 billion.
Yeah.
18
It had
billion
an $18 billion market cap. So it was massive. It was bigger than Ford, you know what I'm saying? Like
18 billion. That's it. Like
vanished.
that's like a lot of think of. Oh, fuck.
Wait, I have
So
a
there's a
question.
subreddit, right? And people are just like the number one thing is the suicide hotline. The number one post is the suicide fucking hotline.
Like comments, like people being like, I just caught my roommate trying to kill himself.
Yeah.
People being like, I have to foreclose my house because I'm down $450K.
I'm gonna kill myself. This is my last post type shit.
Yeah.
How did this happen?
It's just, I guess, we're like Bruno said, like whales. Like there's just like there's 3 or 4 people with just so much of this cryptocurrency.
And then when they sell it,
and when they
goes
sell it
down.
just cascades down, and then everyone gets scared, and then everyone sells. It's
Just
just
like
By that much?
it could be like it could be
it shouldn't.
That's any stock market.
That's sus.
That's any,
Yeah.
but
it could
that's how
it
the
could
stock
be,
market
it could
works.
be like an organization or a firm or whatever, and they're just maybe there's like what is it called? Coalition, not coalition. Is that the right word?
Yeah, like a coalition of like companies or
Yeah,
like,
coalition of companies, and they probably were just like, let's all just like fucking sell, fuck it, let's put it on Bitcoin, or like, fuck it, the market's so fucking crazy
need
right now,
cash,
let's just cash out, fuck it. And it could be like them, just could be whales that are like 5 or 6 billion in, could cut the whole thing in half, and then all the little trickles are like, fucking, I'm out, I'm out, and then it's like the usually
Once you see it down to 60, you get scared. You see it down to 80, you sell, and then
Yeah.
it pulls it down to 81, and then just goes
and
down.
then the little guys, it's always the little guys get fucked, because it's like, and when I say little guys, it could be someone who has like 200,000 or 300,000, and they're like, oh, you know what? It's just how it is. It's fluctuating. Look at Bitcoin, blah blah blah. It's down like whatever 30%.
It'll come back, you know?
Yeah, it'll come back. And then the rug pull was just way too aggressive, and I fucking tanked hard enough.
Like they
Could
took
it
it
come
off of-
back?
So people say, like, I'm sure anything is possible.
Because I'm
right?
not knowledgeable in this space.
No, so it could, just like Dogecoin, like just like anything did, it
Yeah.
could come back. But everyone is pretty much saying that in unison that it's not.
That's
Like,
the-
it's it. This is it.
That's the
GG.
that's the scary thing about these coins,
Jesus.
because a lot of them just run through hype.
Yeah.
Of course.
So like buy, and it's like even something like Bitcoin. Like no one knows the creator or like the big investors. Like, are there like people that are in billion? Like, well, that's like Bitcoin's what, almost a trillion.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't.
It's Putin. Putin made.
Wait. One Bitcoin's 1 trillion?
No, like I think the market
the total
value,
like market value.
Oh,
yeah, the
okay.
whole market
Holy
value of
shit.
Bitcoin. Actually, it's not a trillion anymore. It's probably like half of that now. It's probably like
it's half,
500 billion.
yeah, it's
Because
half.
I think when it was at like 60,000 or 70,000, it just touched a trillion, and now it's at like 30 or 28.
38, I think.
So yeah, Canadian. Or it's Canadian or USD? No, USD.
US.
So
no,
now,
USD it's below. So it just dropped like 26 today.
holy fuck. So think about now, the market cap is probably like less than half a trillion.
Yeah.
So it's like half a trillion just disappeared right there.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So like,
So volatile, eh?
It's fucked, man.
yeah, it's
crazy.
all of them are hype coins, really. There's like, they try and like give reason to like, and they usually do have a purpose, and they do have value, but it's at the end of the day, it's like, it's one of those things. It's like, I think it's valuable, so I'm going to hold on to it. Right.
You know what? You know what doesn't lose value? V-Bucks. Buy as many
V-Bucks
V-Bucks
go
as you
up
can.
in time.
Do you think, could you imagine if they could like centralize a
If they
V-Buck?
made a,
Do you have any idea
Fuck,
what my
dude, I'm a
V-Bucks
billionaire.
portfolio is worth?
like,
Do you know how many skins I have?
people, when I was big into FIFA, that was a thing.
Really?
Like, yeah, like FIFA coins and stuff like that. People used to sell it by like the hundreds and millions of thousands. It'd be like, 100,000 like FIFA coins or whatever is translated to like 10 USD.
Wow.
CSGO has a fucking market for skins and shit. Like,
Yeah,
That's,
well,
that
dude,
shit's sick.
you can
yeah.
make so much
So
money.
what's the best skin you've ever gotten? Like what's like the most value?
that I have?
Yeah.
I'm not an OG. I'm a late game player. I don't have any OG skins.
Yo, it must have been one of those like, I swear, sometimes I feel like the universe like does it on purpose when you get like the, what is it called? Beginner's luck.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
first fucking pack I open up, or chest or whatever. I remember, I forget. It was like 6 years ago now or 7 years ago. I get like a battle scarred knife. Check the value of it, like $680.
Wow.
And that was my first one.
This is luck?
Yeah,
Like,
that
it's
was
also, like-
that was pure luck. I was freaking. I was like, "What the?" I'm like, "This is not actually worth 600." And then I put it on the market. I sold it, and then I had $600 in my Steam account. And I bought games. I bought more, but I never won anything. Probably over like $10 or $15 in skins.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is that worth now?
Probably
Like,
a fuck ton.
if you know.
Oh, I'd have to go and see the actual knife, but like I don't know, maybe because it's early season, it could be like maybe worth
I
thousands
think
now.
knife skins are like the
shit.
most valuable.
Yeah.
But
Really?
yeah, knife skins are the most valuable, and it had like a cool emote too. Like
Yeah.
when they do it, they like grab it. It was like some sweet emote, and but the thing is like, I'm curious because usually I think Fortnite is the same too. Like earlier season
Early
skins
skins,
are
yeah.
worth
Oh, yeah,
more, right?
like the,
But you have to sell your account. Like you have to just
Yeah,
sell the
like
account
the-
with the skin.
Yeah.
there's the one skin, like the Renegade Raider. It's
Yeah.
like the first skin that ever came out. It's worth thousands. What? It's such a. It'll never come back to the item shop. It's worth thousands.
Didn't they bring it back once though?
No, they didn't bring it back. They brought back variations of it. So I have a couple of variations of it, but it's not the original one.
Does
And
anyone-
if someone wants it, they have to buy your account.
Yeah,
we
you buy the
should
whole
boot
account,
up our Fortnite.
Yo, I was about to say.
right?
we were season 1 players.
We were season 1s. Yeah, I'm very
season one.
Yeah.
I played season 1
All
too.
of us, yeah.
We were there
we
when
log in?
we were there when yo,
Could you imagine?
literally we were there when Thanos
think we were-
Thanos was
before that.
dude.
No, we were there before that.
no we were there
were
when
That was
when-
like season 2.
Yo,
no, season 1.
no we were season 1 but
We
I
were
remember
early, but I don't know if we were that.
No, we were season
early.
one. We were season one.
because it came out when I was playing PUBG heavy, so that was the next big thing.
I remember being rattled because it was like I wanted to play PUBG, but my computer was whack, so I always just played CS:GO. And then Fortnite came out of nowhere, and then it was multi. It was the first game that was cross platform.
yeah.
So,
So I
it
could
was
play on PC
So
with
it
you
was
guys,
sweet.
yeah.
You were playing on PC. You and Mike were playing on PC. I was playing on Xbox. We played a shit ton of season 1. I remember that.
In order to get that skin, did you have to purchase it or was it given?
No, it was free.
It was
It
given.
was free.
It was given.
Oh,
it was
I
a
had no
default
idea.
skin.
Oh my
I'm-
god!
it wasn't-
No, it's not a default skin. It was the first skin in the item shop.
But it was. But
Pretty
it
sure it
was
was the
but
first
you
skin
could
they
get
ever
it,
made.
But you could get it like through like the battle pass, right? Or what-
I don't think so. I don't think it was a battle pass skin.
Oh, so you have to pay.
You had to pay money for it. Yeah,
I'm curious.
But it was
I
only
didn't
an item
pay
shop
money.
for like
Fuck.
maybe a week or something.
I'm very curious.
If you got it, you got
Well, it's
it.
probably like what, $3, $4? I don't know.
Nothing. It was,
fuck, but like
It
would
would have
you
been like $10, I think.
But you wouldn't sell your like 15-year-old Xbox
yeah, I
Live.
wouldn't sell my gamer tag.
No.
No.
I have 20,000 gamer score.
No, you couldn't sell your gamer tag. You'd have to sell your whole account with email and everything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it
Like
sucks.
not worth it. Like mine is like 10 years old. I wouldn't do the same
I
either.
use that fucking email.
Man, when I had the PS3 and I had like the Call of Duty, my statistics were insane. Like KD, like
Well, if you made it on console, if you made a console account, you can shift it over
Sell
to
that.
Epic Games account. Like you can migrate it.
But you still have to give them like information.
If there was a
on it.
Yeah,
way,
but
if
you
there was a
don't
way,
have it.
if there was a way, I
None
could,
of you guys have it.
yeah, if there's a way I could like disconnect it completely from my Xbox Live account and then just like sell it, I would do it. But I would have to check. I'd have to boot it. I'm gonna boot it. I'm curious.
down.
I'm curious too.
What we're gonna say about Call of Duty?
Yeah, people, because my statistics were so fucking good, people offered to buy my account and shit all the time. I always said no, but I ended up getting hacked anyway.
That sucks.
Yeah, I actually blew.
Back to CS:GO. Do you know who was a confirmed CS:GO player?
Who?
Bin Laden.
What?
Imagine getting in a fucking lobby with Bin Laden.
I can't tell.
How do they know? How do they?
He was a gamer. I don't know. I saw something. He was a fucking when he was hiding in his
Bin Laden's
cave.
the global elite.
They-
I heard about that. Is that a meme or was he actually
I'm
playing
pretty
CS:GO?
sure it's confirmed. I'm pretty sure it's confirmed.
Bin
but
Laden's a global
imagine getting
elite.
in the lobby. You're playing in fucking Dust 2, and Bin Laden is a terrorist squad.
And he's a global elite, so he's fucking
Yeah.
you
He's
up.
sick, yeah.
He's
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
nice.
No wonder he's good.
Yo, they rate him. He's like, not the computer, not the computer.
I have the skin. I have the knife skin.
The fucking the gold, what are the fucking palladium ceramic, whatever the fuck it's called.
You think it's just some kid with a name Bin Laden?
No,
but it's
no.
actually Bin Laden.
XX Bin Laden XX 420.
Yo, that was like the sickest thing. Is like I still go back to my Steam account, 2007.
Yeah.
Fucking
Damn.
2007, man.
Wow.
What's so for me the cause I got a PC like I got a PC when I was like 24 or 23. I got it because I saw my boys playing PUBG and I was like, this is the fucking sickest game ever. And it was only in third person back then. And I was a first person shooter player. When I got PC, it finally had first person. Dude, I think I put in like 60 hours, which
played
is
a
like
lot.
not like a lot in comparison to other people, but for me, that's a big commitment. Like it was like
60 hours is a
For
big
him.
commitment.
For him.
Yeah.
He played a lot.
Days.
Patrick was the king of getting a game. You play with him the first
Fuck off.
night.
For like
and
3
fuck
days.
off.
For 3 days.
3 days.
That's it, yeah.
That's a dream.
Yeah.
One night, gone. Patrick, what are you doing? Literally, Patrick would be doing the most mundane things.
Yeah,
at
I'm
home.
editing. I'm editing videos, bro. I'm editing.
Not even editing videos. Patrick would be doing the most mundane
Yeah, I
things.
wasn't even like motivated.
Like
back
yeah,
then.
you could be like, Patrick is probably on his bed, on his phone, like
Yeah.
infinite scrolling Reddit and stuff.
Instagram. Yeah, Instagram or Reddit,
Instagram
yeah.
or Reddit while we're like, Patrick, come play. And you're like, nah. And it's just like no given reason.
I've never met someone who comes to me with midnight releases for Call of Duty.
Bro,
and
I'm
then
about to say-
drops it the second day.
I was
man.
just about to say, there was so much hype when Black Ops 4 came out. Remember the Black Ops 4?
Of course.
We played that one Battle Royale thing for like 4 days, and I'm like, let's keep playing it. And you're like, no.
that was fun.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, around Halloween. Like
Yeah.
4 years ago.
it was-
That was
great.
kind of fun.
we got
It
the
was
first. We got the.
great.
I don't know if it was a Saturday.
I never
morning.
got a dub.
No, yeah,
I
we
did.
did.
I got plenty of
Blackout.
dubs.
The very first like before, because all it was PUBG. I remember we got a win. We hid in like the little bunker and we just watched everybody die.
Oh, I was there.
Yeah,
Warzone or was that?
That was the first confirmed.
We won.
That was
Is that still alive? We should play. That was fun.
was it
I
called
haven't.
Blackout or what was it called?
Blackout, yeah, it's Blackout.
Blackout,
Yeah.
I remember that was the
Why
first,
does that seem like 50 years ago?
fucking
because it probably was like fucking like 7 years ago.
No, it was like
4
4
years ago. 2018.
I had just moved to America, and that was we went to
was
the
it?
minute
That
release.
was-
We got
yeah.
Popeyes. We got Popeyes, and we went to the minute release.
Dude,
Black Ops
I still remember. I think it was Black Ops 3. I had so much FOMO. I think I came on Xbox one day, and everybody, randoms, dude. There was like a 9-person
Niche
party.
friends, fringe friends.
French friends, 9 people, like being like, "Yo, we're all playing a party," and I was like, "Yo, don't make me actually physically have to go buy Call of
you
Duty."
bought it, right?
And I bought
Okay,
it,
yeah.
and I
And
was
then
like,
everyone dropped
and I
it, like,
played it once, for 4 hours, never played it again. The FOMO was so powerful that I literally went out that same night, grabbed it for fucking like
You
$90.
literally bought high and sold low. You
Yo,
got pranked.
literally.
You got the peak of Black Ops 4.
Wow.
Man, fucked up. Because that was a lot. So for me, literally the only games I've ever captivated me is Halo 3. Then the first Modern Warfare, I went Master 10th Prestige, Gold AK, and then I went Black Ops 3. I went Master Prestige, but not Max. So when I got to Master Prestige, that was the end of. Now they go to up to 1,000. I got up to 55 Master Prestige. That was the highest at the point, and I got Diamond camos, and
Yep.
no, I got Dark Matter.
Yes.
I got Dark Matter, and then I got one of the specialist golded out. So I played that game more than Chris. I
you
was
played a
was
lot.
I was like 2 prestiges ahead of Chris,
Yeah,
and we
you
were playing
played a
nonstop.
Man, talking about that leveling shit, that has to be like a certain level. This is gonna sound so bad. Yeah, I don't know if you have like, I don't know how people do that. There's like pub play is fun. I don't mind pub play, jumping in pub play, but how can people be like 800 or 900 in pub play? Like they're committing like 9 hours of just like playing pub. Like there's no, at least with competitive, like you're more in zone. You have elos, ranks. You want to keep climbing this ladder. People that have like fucking 400 hours of pub, it's just like, you're literally playing Dark Matter 33 and Dark Matter 33 2 and Dark Matter 33.3. No, like the add-on controllers, like you're playing like literally like children. Like I just never found that like enticing enough to play like fucking that much.
That ass. I think that was the best. Because I'm with you. Like in Halo, there was a rank system, so like you had to play competitive and like losing mattered. Whereas in Black Ops 3, it didn't matter. So I just played all these prestiges, and like I think from Prestige 3 to Prestige 9, I was working on Diamond Camo.
Yeah,
because I was just going for headshots. So I was just playing. And Chris, the problem is, even though me and Chris play a lot, we literally never played together because I love free for all and hardcore, and Chris just loves not. He like
I always play by myself.
Yeah.
Always.
But we'd be like in party chat and shit. But I was a huge free for all guy, and like it's funny because that was one of the few times where I wasn't really like into the subreddit, so I didn't know the meta. I didn't really like check back then. It was like too early for me. I wasn't like serious enough, but I never checked the meta. And then all of a sudden, I remember there was points where I think I was like 8,000 in like a win-loss ratio. I think my win-loss ratio was like fucking 5 to 1. I did not lose free for all. So I was so good at it. And there was one map where I literally got the spawn points, and that's when I got the what's the one? It's like a nuclear. 25 kills in a row.
Nuke. You got the tactical nuke?
No, because they didn't have a nuke back then. It was just like the highest kill streak you could get.
Atomic bomb.
And I got it just because I literally knew that if I killed someone here, they would spawn exactly in one place. So I was literally back against the wall, shoot, kill someone, and now they're spawning there. Shoot them right away when they spawn. It's fucked.
Man, that is why I don't even watch Call of Duty YouTubers
That's why I
anymore.
stopped playing Call of Duty.
Yeah,
See, that's why I
Getting
don't
spawn
play
killed,
Call.
yeah.
I played for 15 minutes. I got on with Mike.
Get fucked.
Played like 3-4 games. Got fucked. Cause I have no class. I have no guns. I have the stock fucking whatever, MP5 with 0 add-ons, and I just get shit on every time. And it's like I can't.
The only reason I liked COD was because I always knew Chris was like goated stat. So like anytime I played COD, I always tried to be top. That was it. Because like in pub matches, there's like you win, but like you have your stats and everything. But like for me, there's no ego to it.
Yeah.
My ego was getting filled by like trying to
be Chris,
to be Chris because of his goat status. So that was the only reason I really liked playing COD.
Yo, wait.
Transition.
AirPods.
Yeah, I got AirPods in just because I want to hear the sound quality a little bit clearer.
How can you hear us if it has noise cancellation?
Don't you hate it when your AirPod Pros die and then you have to use your AirPod Brokes? Fuck.
Like a
Who
filthy
else
peasant.
Your real
who else
ears.
has this stuff?
Hashtag relatable.
Like I'll be at home and my like iPhone 13 Pro Max is like connecting to my freaking iPod Pro like pores, and I'm like, what? My first gens, like I don't even use those to like go running. I'm like, why is it catching on it? Pisses me the fuck
I wouldn't
off.
even let my dog listen to dog music on those fucking
Straight up,
things.
like man.
Like imagine having an adapter for wired headphones.
What's an adapter?
From lightning to 3.5.
No, you know what?
What's an adapter?
No, you know what? I'm gonna tell you
people.
the most broke thing anyone could do, because there's no one broke enough to do this. Name one person on this fucking planet with Raycon headphones.
That is like legitimate.
I've seen 1,500 individual Raycon headphone ads on 1,500 different YouTube videos. You know what? I don't have any Raycons, and there's no way you're telling me
The
what?
Turtle Beach ones you're talking about, or
You didn't even, Matt's probably seen that ad 100 times, and he doesn't even know what the fuck the brand is.
No, what's his name? MK. What's his name? MKMHEB. Whatever the fuck his
Oh
name.
yeah. Welcome back to Marquise Brownlee here.
Yeah, Marquise Brownlee showed up to the
Brownlee.
Met Gala with Raycons in his ear.
Fuck off.
No way.
Yeah, he did.
Did Raging have to
Let me
suck his
just
dick to
Google.
get that fucking brand?
Marquis wasn't at the Met Gala.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was. He was with Unboxed Therapy. I love how everyone knows those guys.
Okay, but actually, on a real note, like Marquise was at the Met Gala.
What?
Yeah, he was one of the few.
Something like a ghost Tesla.
I don't know. He was one of the few YouTubers that was.
they're on sale right now.
Teslas?
No, Raycons?
Raycons.
Dude, they always on
$79,
sale, bro.
$79 at Best
No.
Buy.
Can you please buy a pair of Raycons so we can actually test this out?
No, because I have AirPods, bro.
You're telling me?
I'm not a peasant.
I'm in
Okay.
a different class, okay?
Yeah, like
Who the fuck orders Raycons?
The Untouchables.
you know what? They're probably actually
have no idea
good.
what
Yeah, they're probably great. I'm
And-
sorry.
you know what I mean?
Raycon sponsor us. Please, give us
Could you,
Raycon,
imagine, could you imagine? Like, fast forward a year and like that's our first legitimate sponsor is a DMAT
we'd
from
like-
Raycon.
All right, which ones do you want? Do you want the Raycon the everyday in-ear pods, or you want the Raycon the fitness, or you want Raycon Hammerhead,
Hammer this head in your mouth.
or everyday in-ear sound isolating for the same
Also,
price?
How much? What's their most expensive pair?
$149.
I also hate those fake sales. Like, you know that the actual product is probably worth like $69.99.
100%. No,
And,
no, not.
and-
Yeah,
wait,
it's all
what?
drop shipping
No.
costs.
Stop. No, like say like perfect perfect advertisement. It's actually like $69.99 or whatever with their like markups, everything correctly. But they'll say it's like $119 and then it's $69.99. Just to, like because they get those dumb people that are like sale.
Skull candies are marked up minimum 150%.
Minimum what?
Minimum 150%. 150%. So like
Bless you.
so like they'll listen they'll buy them for $30 and they'll sell them for like 69 or
Who? The only people that take like that use skull candies are people that like use buses.
And
yeah,
drink-
100%. I used to work
Monsters.
for a retail
They
store.
drink Monsters and they
be
drink and
happier
drive.
with anyone but Bruno saying that for the clip.
Yeah.
Dude, the only people who wear skull candies I had skull candy, okay? And I did take the bus. Fuck you.
but he's not wrong, bro. He's not wrong.
Bro,
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
You know when it was like people had like the AirPods with like the click, like the actual stop and
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
You know those are the people that were getting lifts or they had their parents' cars
Yeah,
or their
yeah.
own cars. And
Skull
then, and then you
candies,
saw the group of
bus.
kids taking the skull candies, going right to the public transit, going right to public
The
transit.
cables like chewed out a little bit.
Yeah, like
You know
they
what?
have one hanging out that's
Yeah,
complete. It
yeah,
doesn't work.
broken.
It doesn't work. They only got one working.
I'll give you guys a funny story. So back when I used to work retail at the one store, which we won't name, anytime somebody
Future Shop?
anytime somebody anytime somebody ever stole from me,
good.
and it was sometimes skull candies. I had a guy steal like an internet router. Like I've had like multitude of
Yo, you're down bad.
of things stolen, right? Whatever, right? But I got them back every time. You know why? Because I never chased them. I would simply leave the store. I would walk towards the bus station, and I would meet them there. Every time.
Wow.
Every time. I'd be like, just give it back.
Wow.
Just give it back. to
You
me.
know what?
And they give it every time they give it back to me. And I have footage of me walking back in the store with the product. We can clip it. I'll send you a clip. Me walking back in the store with a router in my hand. Because I knew exactly where they were going.
Smart. That's smart, actually.
This might be like a Reddit anti-work type vibe energy, but I'm surprised you actually go to those lengths.
Yeah, you gave a fuck.
If someone,
And you know what? Fuck me for doing it.
I was going to say, could you imagine you got stabbed for a router?
Fucked.
Like you just like a tweaker freaking out, panicking, has a knife, just
While getting
shanks you, and just like
There was
runs.
one time where I went like full fucking Jason Bourne after one person.
Really?
And it wasn't a product in my store, but it was our TV systems went down, and it was a technician who put his work laptop by like the TV's things to kind of like fix it, whatever. And he was in the back with in the control panel, like playing around with shit. And this one guy walked around. He was just walking back and forth. He was talking to us, kind of making conversation, just to kind of, make us feel that he was there, but he was there to kind of like look around and buy something, but he was really there to steal something. And I had the vibe that he was going to steal something, but I didn't know what. And sure enough, he kind of closes the laptop, but it was behind like a gondola, so I couldn't really see what he was doing. He closed the laptop, unplugged everything.
Wait, pause. Gondola?
gondola?
What's a gondola?
It's like the
Your store?
Yeah, and then we had.
Is that what it's called?
Is that what it's called? I don't know. I never worked in like a tech
Yeah,
store.
we have gondolas. We have like racks and stuff. It's like we had like the cell phone racks or whatever, right? Like that's what we called like the things in the
They're
middle.
called gondolas?
Yeah.
The only gondola I know is
Yeah,
like
it's
it takes you up a
that's what
mountain.
I'm saying.
Gondola, yeah.
Okay, something new.
Or maybe you're gonna get exposed.
Who gives a shit? We'll call it A and B. He was behind A, and I'm behind B.
Okay.
And anyway, so he casually walks outside. I noticed he had something under his armpit. And I'm like, fuck, like, did the guy just steal something? So I ran to the back. I'm like, yo, did you have anything over here? And he's like, yeah, my laptop. I'm like, fuck, he took his laptop. So I walked outside. Mall security is the most useless security on the fucking planet.
Paul
They don't
Blart.
do anything. Literally worse than Paul Blart. Paul Blart would have fucking went on his Segway and he would have went after them. No, he didn't. So he was walking in front, and there's a security guard standing by in Fairview Park. It was by the Nike shoe factory, like the Nike. Basically, at that point, I'm like, fuck. If I was a police officer, I would have to endanger my own life and go behind, like, run after him into the bushes. And I'm like, thank God I work retail.
Yeah.
The fact that you went that distance.
And that was the last time I ever went.
Did you get a raise?
If he ran across the street and got smoked by a car,
You're responsible.
I would be laughing. But later,
What the fuck just happened, man? Wow. Holy shit.
I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. But
I would
later,
be uploading it to his favorite subreddit.
Yeah.
Watch people die.
Why'd people die?
I would be fucking criminally tried
Yeah.
and sued
Yeah.
if he was still alive. And my life would be over
Yeah.
because I did the right thing.
Dude, I could be working at like Best Buy and watching two dudes like carry out like an 82 inch, and I'd be like,
Give
"You
a
guys
fuck.
need a hand?" It's just like, I could
Wow,
like,
well done. Yeah.
like literally like, oh,
Like
okay.
imagine having principles. Imagine having like some sort of like, oh, I did the right thing. I tried to retrieve your product.
Stop
These
that.
companies have so much
They don't give a
money and
fuck, yeah.
insurance.
They don't care.
They're all insured. Nobody gives a fuck. All of us could, 30 of us run into a store, take everything,
yeah.
run right out.
And the company
As-
wouldn't feel a fucking thing.
Yeah.
Nothing, dude.
Easy.
No chance a police investigation would happen with that.
You have to,
No
like,
chance. They
you have to-
write it off and then
Yeah.
get
If
new
we
product.
got 30 people to just steal a bunch of shit. Yeah.
Dude, have you guys seen the Walmart videos in like Florida and shit?
What?
There's like 150 people swarm into a Walmart, grab whatever they can carry, and run right out. And none of them got tried. Because there's too many people.
Yeah,
There's too many
It's just a
people.
waste of time.
they might catch
got
like,
bigger shit.
Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying, that's
Bigger
what I'm
fish to
saying.
fry.
and it depends on like if Walmart wants to. And that's the ultimate question. It would be like they would have to go to the company and be like, "Would you want to pursue legal action?" And it's like, nah. Like,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
Dude,
you're
that's
gonna,
time and
you-
money.
You're gonna,
They don't
yeah, you're gonna
give
pay
a shit.
lawyers, like,
Yeah.
just the lawyer fees alone. Just to have a lawyer for 1 hour is probably the value of that product. It's like, no,
Exactly.
fuck no.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
You're gonna spend what, 50,000 on a lawyer to get back a fucking $2,000 laptop? Like, they don't fucking give a shit.
Yeah.
But that's society nowadays.
Head and Shoulders shampoo.
Steal all the Head and Shoulders shampoo. Holy
Only
fuck.
Head and Shoulders.
Only Head and Shoulder.
I was literally just zoning out and thinking about what if we fucking got 20 people to rob a bank. I think
it's one of the worst things you can do.
No, don't
What is
ever.
the best thing to rob?
No, don't touch other people's money. That's
when it
like
gets
rule number
sus.
one.
I'll tell you what the worst thing is to rob, and it's cell phones.
Why? Because they get blocked?
They're all
The INEI
it's a
number
walking
you
it's
yeah.
a walking GPS.
Yeah.
Right? It's literally a walking GPS. Now, unless you're selling them onto an international market,
Yeah.
because they only get blacklisted on the national market, right? But if you're selling it to other countries, then you're good, right?
Well,
but if
you
you
just-
steal a demo phone to sell to like some guy in Kijiji, you're fucked.
You're fucked. Yeah.
Well, I think that's the thing. I think with companies, and I could be wrong. I'm an idiot, but I feel like they don't care if you steal their product for personal use, but it's like when you steal their product consistently to sell and make money, now you're taking out of their pocket, right? That those profits that they should be making, you're making. And that's when they get angry. If you steal a laptop or a phone or whatever and you're using it for personal use, they're like, fuck it, whatever. They're using our product, blah, 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 this and that. Kind of sucks, whatever. We'll look past it. But I feel like if it's like you're consistently stealing Apple iPhones and selling it, it's like, oh, this guy made 100,000 this year selling like stolen Mac products. It's like, that's money out of Apple's pocket. Now it's a different story.
The only way you ever get caught is if you have patterns. Yeah. So if you have like documented this, that happened here, happened here, happened here, happened, and then they catch you, then they'll fuck you for everything that they documented, right?
And then there's always like what's it called? Not the poster child or like the example. You never want to be the example. Yeah. Like someone's like thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people have been stealing at this place for like years, and it's like you do it once and it's small, and they're like, no, we're going to invest all our time and money on this guy, and we're going to make sure media finds out, everyone finds out. We're going to make you a fucking poster child on how you fucked us. And you just absolutely just get your life absolutely ruined just as a scare tactic for other people. Well, it's like those people that are in jail because they like, I don't know, sold like 2 grams of weed, and they have 25 years to life just to scare people that are like moving pounds like daily.
Dude, in Poland, you can get a 3-year sentence for having 1 gram of weed on you.
What?
1 gram of weed, 3 years behind bars.
And that's just a scare tactic because I guarantee you people.
No.
But not even that. I guarantee you people will get caught all the time smoking a joint, or maybe have a gram in their pocket or something like that, and the cops will be like, "I can fuck you."
They convict you. I
think it's a scare tactic.
You don't think you could pay off a Polish cop?
I think
they're not that corrupt.
Do you think you could throw 100 euros, or he'll even just say like
100 euros?
We don't have euros. So
I would if
you guys are not in the UN.
We are in the EU.
United.
We're also in the UN,
Man.
but in the EU, but we have our own currency.
Are you one of those split? Like you guys have like
what is the Polish?
They'll accept it. It's a zloty. They'll accept it EU like the euro, but
you just made that up. What did you call it?
Swate?
Swate is like the actual name, but zloty is like the
what's the conversion? Like
it's like 3 to 1.
3 to 1.
So it's pretty good for us.
So like 30 zloty is 10 Canadian or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Yes.
Other way around.
10 Canadian.
30. Oh, yeah, 30 or 3.
30.
1 Canadian is 3.
Zloty, yeah.
What's
The value of 1 Canadian is 3 Polish men.
Obviously.
But if you pay $5 for a Big Mac here, you pay 5 zloty for a Big Mac.
I hate that. I hate when like places don't account for inflation. Like you could get like a burger somewhere and it's like $3.99 here, but then you go to like Europe and it's still like $2.99 or $3.99. It's like, bruh, I'm not paying like 3 times the value for the same burger. I can get like fucking snakes.
It's the same dog shit.
Yeah. It's funny because there's actually a Big Mac index.
Yeah,
Where
awesome.
you can find out like how much your money is worth based on the price you would pay for a Big Mac. That's actually true.
You know the best?
I don't know the best, but I know in Switzerland I paid $22 for a fucking Whopper.
What the fuck?
Don't go to
They have
Switzerland.
Burger King in Switzerland?
In the airport.
Burger King is really popular in like the more northern. Like I had a Burger King in Norway.
Yeah.
It was dog shit, and it was like be really fucking expensive.
I actually like Burger King.
Okay, thank you. And
I actually like Burger King.
because the last spot we talked about Burger King, I don't know what it is up with Europe, but they fucking love it. And that must be my European blood.
Burger King, eh?
Yo, they love
Wow.
Burger. There's Burger King. Every airport, I swear
Every
to God,
airport has it. Every
has a
airport
Burger
I would have
King.
never expected that.
Like you won't find a McDonald's in an airport, you'll find a Burger
You
King.
find more
Damn.
Burger Kings than in McDonald's
Yes,
for sure.
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
I think
Fuck Burger King.
it must be.
Actually-
I think it's an American thing.
It's a bigger burger, man. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah,
but it's
bigger.
midder. It's bigger, but it's midder.
You'd rather have a.
Mid.
Would you
I'd
rather
rather have a smaller, better burger than a bigger,
Burger's
midder burger.
mid, bro.
To be fair though, I had a Big Mac on McHappy Days because my company like got us like lunch. They asked us what we wanted to order, so I got a Big Mac. I haven't had a Big Mac.
It's bussin'.
Yeah,
It is busting.
yeah, and I had it with like the mac sauce and everything too. I know, don't hate me.
There you
Don't
go.
hate me.
There you go.
I had it with the mac sauce and everything, and I was just like, man, something about a Big Mac just hits.
It hits. Big
Like,
Mac hits.
I don't know what it is.
But a
It's
Whopper
so-
also hits.
Whopper, and it does, but like.
does.
I don't know. Like I haven't had a Big Mac in the longest time because I never want to buy a Big Mac meal because it's like fucking $13 and it's like I'll eat it and I'll be. I had my lunch. I brought my lunch that day coincidentally, and I still had my lunch because that Big Mac didn't do anything to me.
Yo, hold
Fuck
up,
you,
though.
McDonald's, for fucking raising their prices.
Big Macs are $4.99, man.
Yeah.
No, you can get 2 for $8.99.
No.
less than that. Less than that.
You can get 2 Whoppers for $8.99.
No, listen.
Well, it's on Big Mac.
On my phone, I found out that I had the fucking Big Mac app. That's what,
This man's determined.
Burger King app on my phone for $5.99, 2 sandwiches.
Yeah.
Wow.
2 Big Mac. $5.99.
No, 2 sandwiches or 2 Big Macs?
2 Whoppers.
You can also get the 2 junior Whoppers and a fry and a drink for $5.99. Dude,
What are we running advertisements? The fucking shitpost chat? Like, pay us.
fucking pay us. Yo, Burger King is actually not affected by
I would never take money from Burger King. I would never shill their product.
Money is
Fuck
money,
Burger
buddy.
King.
Bro, I
I'll take money from
bought a
Wendy's.
Subway sandwich. It was like $10. I was like angry.
That's one thing everyone
was
can agree
angry.
about. That Subway sucks dick.
You know
Yeah.
what?
But it hits.
It hits.
in its own niche.
Yeah,
it
like
does.
sometimes I just want
Yeah.
the shittiest sub anyone could fucking
Did
make
you know-
me.
did you
I
know-
want plastic chicken.
Yeah.
I want dirty ham. I want plastic cheese. I want that shitty bun that
Did you
smells
know
the fucking same in every
Their
store.
buns are not legally bred.
Of course
Yes,
it's not.
it's not
Dog
legally
shit.
bred.
Wait, because the buns are made out of
Some other thing.
a
It's-
material made for yoga mats.
Yeah,
Dude,
probably.
It's not
It's so
real
good.
bread.
And you know what? Even if it is real bread, it doesn't. I don't give a fuck because it's
not
still
real
gonna be
bread.
shit. Everything in that fucking store is shit. The sauces
Yeah.
are all shit. Mid. Every fucking across the board. is mid.
You gotta always tell the sandwich maker, like, add more lettuce.
Yeah.
Like, hey, can I get more tomatoes?
Oh, buddy, I load
Can I
that
get
shit
more?
up.
Like, it's like, buddy, you don't go sparse on me
stop.
right now.
Yeah.
Start fucking loading that thing
Bro,
up.
when they like put like ask for pickles, they grab a handful of pickles, put like 6 on it, and then toss the rest back. I'm like, what the fuck did you just do? Put the rest back on the fucking.
Put that shit
I hate,
on.
when, I hate when, dude, I noticed I'll go to the same place and like, they have like a system because like they'll put exactly like 5 tomatoes on my footlong. I'm like, buddy, put 5 fucking more.
Yeah,
What are you
let's
doing?
go, let's go. What are you doing?
Let's go.
Yeah.
You're not gonna more tomatoes. He's like, and he almost looks petrified. He's like he can't do like you broke the code. He's like hand doesn't work. It's like
Fuck, I don't know what to do.
1100110011.
NPC collapsing.
Like he's like I see him glitching. He's like he's bouncing up
Firmware cannot
My
allow
manager's
more
gonna kill me.
tomatoes.
My manager's gonna look at the fucking. He's gonna kill me.
like he's like my sandwich is like everywhere. He just doesn't know what to do. I'm like, oh, fine, I'm just gonna step out of this one.
Yeah, nothing makes me more mad than them putting 3 olives on a foot long.
Oh,
It's like, but you know what? But
What the fuck is wrong with
You know
you?
what's funny? When they always say like, so when you ask your topping, when you put your topping on, and they're like, okay, next. I'm like, no. You finish topping my fucking whatever I just told you. We're gonna one by one. Because then if I say lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, this, whatever, they're gonna half-ass the lettuce, half-ass the pickles, half-ass whatever.
That's smart.
No.
That's smart.
You take your time.
dude, I have to tell. I'll tell them straight up. I have no shame when they give me like ends on tomatoes. I always go back to tomatoes. Tomatoes.
The green ones, like
Yeah.
the fucking green.
Or any,
tomatoes.
no, like
ends,
when they give me
yeah.
the ends of the tomatoes and they're doing their count again with the 5 or 6, whatever it is, and they give me 2 ends. I'm like, take that one off, take that one off. Give me
Yeah,
like
no.
what the fuck are those? Like that's like giving lettuce and you get the fucking end. I want a Caesar salad with only ends.
What they're actually very bad for is the stem of jalapenos.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gus Johnson
I
did a
don't get
fucking
them.
video on it.
I get
and
banana
he
peppers.
got jalapenos on like 100 subs. And it said out of those 100 subs, he got like 46 stems. Like there's just so much fucking, because they just leave the stems in. They just cut the fucking.
Yeah.
So then if you get jalapenos, always look out for the fucking stems.
Salt and pepper? What the fuck's salt and pepper? You can get a fucking crate for like $1. They're like,
Yeah.
I'm like, buddy.
Salt and pepper. This
Season this shit. Like, go for like 45 seconds. I don't care. You're doing, and then that's it. I'm like, that's it? Like,
Yo,
is there a shortage on salt and pepper
What are
in
we
Canada?
rationing here?
Like, what?
It's the most underappreciated ingredient on a sub.
Oh.
Salt and pepper.
Oh,
I feel like
always.
no one does it.
I always do it.
Chili flakes? Chili flakes, anyone?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Parmesan. Dude, it's free.
Yeah. It's
Parmesan. Oh, Parmesan.
yeah.
Always.
I load it with
And
Parmesan.
no, I've been so many times, and I go, "Can I have Parmesan?" And they go, "They have Parmesan." It's like, yeah, they have fucking Parmesan, and it's free, motherfucker. Put that shit on there.
When I discovered Parmesan in college, dude, they would like go into the drawer, into the
Yeah,
very
yeah.
back,
Yeah.
shake off
They
the
always
dust,
keep that shit hidden.
shake off the
Hidden.
dust, and then they'll grab it, and then they'll just load it, and then everyone would look at me like, "There's Parmesan."
Yes.
It's like that shit's like gold. That's gold. You fucking load that thing because you go to any restaurant, it's like add Parmesan $1.50. Like suck my cock. What are you fucking like? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like you go to like a really nice
$1.50. I'll pay $1.50 if you suck my cock.
Like, fuck out of here.
Waitress.
Smoke my meat.
Smoke it. Like, oh man.
Smoke.
If I'm paying $10 for a sub, I'm getting a sub.
Getting my
Especially when
damn
it's
fucking
especially when
Parmesan.
half those things are not real food. Like you're giving me plastic. Like
That's what's so funny about Subway as a whole is it's like a cultural. It's like Blockbuster. It's the worst. Everyone knows that if you have to rank food, Subway is like in everything that they offer is just dog shit tier. But in its individual components, Subway is dog shit. But combined, it's that that familiar bready, smelly place. You know what to get, and you know what? You can get whatever you want. There's an infinite amount of configurations, but guess what? We all get the same fucking sub every time.
no. the one thing, there must be like an engineer. They mastered the toast.
The toast
No,
is good.
Yo,
what
you're
they
right.
do is
They-
they sprinkle dopamine and fucking serotonin on your fucking sub. So that when you eat it, you feel like shit, but then later it's like, okay, I'm come back to it.
Yeah,
But like that toast, I don't know if they spent like millions and billions of dollars to
those little microwaves?
develop a fucking perfect toast. Cause like I've never had a fucked up toast like that when it goes like beep 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 and they pull it out. It's like
Every time.
it's like
It's perfect every
perfect,
time,
like
yeah.
perfect
Yeah.
toast. I'm like
Never too
it's like
crunchy.
it's like a nice crust inside but soft on the outside. Cheese is melted perfectly.
Yeah.
I'm like I have to like sit at my microwave or on like my toaster at home and like watch it for like watch it until it's like at that perfect like that beep beep like it's like perfect toast. They never fuck that up.
18.64 seconds, baby.
Yeah,
You
apparently.
work at Subway?
Yo, all the money I have to gets invested in Subway is definitely to the toaster oven.
Oh, 100%.
That's
Yeah.
a must. Shit slaps.
Remember when they pushed paninis? Did you guys ever get paninis? They tried pushing it, but I
Never
swear it was
had-
never popular.
They have wraps and paninis.
Yeah.
paninis.
Dude, they try and push everything.
Yeah,
and
they've
it
tried
all,
it
it all
all.
falls down to just their normal
Subs,
menu.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cold cut,
Coca Cola.
Fucking-
That's
Yeah.
it.
Italian herb and cheese.
Okay, give me your. I'll list
All right,
off
I'll
right
tell you
now.
mine, I'll tell you
Italian herb cheese, cold cut combo, cheddar or white, whatever
Cheddar,
whatever
always
mood
cheddar.
I'm feeling. White or
Same,
fucking cheddar. Lettuce, tomato, pickles, onions, olives, chipotle, fucking aioli, light
Garlic
mayo
aioli,
because it's already healthy. Parmesan, salt, and pepper. Toasted.
Okay.
Easy.
Italian herb and cheese, cold cut, toasted with Swiss.
Okay.
With Swiss, then lettuce, tomato, cucumbers, pickles, black olives, and then sprinkled with a light amount of sub sauce.
Some sauce.
Italian herb and cheese.
Oh, and sorry, salt and pepper and Parmesan, of course.
yeah, of course.
Those are always sprinkled.
Yeah.
And you always catch them off guard.
Yes, yes.
They're like, oh, yeah.
I don't know if we have that.
I'm a manager.
Yeah.
Italian herb and cheese. Italian BMT.
Oh,
wow. How's it going?
It's,
I get that. I get that on when it's like the day.
I think it's a Wednesday special.
Yeah.
It's a Wednesday special or Saturday special.
Some one of those days, I
Yeah.
usually get it.
Lettuce, pickles, cucumbers, green and black olives, banana peppers,
Oh, okay.
Banana peppers. Yeah.
chipotle, garlic aioli,
Yeah.
mayo, and sub sauce.
And
Oh,
some
you do
sauce.
4
And
sauces.
a hot sauce. And a-
Four
Yeah,
sauces.
I-
Yeah.
your thing
Five
is-
sauces.
Your thing is
oh, buddy, mine is dripping.
It's dripping.
You're the
Drip or drown, baby.
You're the guy at like school. I remember when like you would have a sub. The first bite, it was like
Dude, it's all about the sauce.
it would just shit to the
It's
ground.
all about the sauce. It's all in the sauce.
Oh my
That's a lot of sauce.
And you know what? I could probably eat a foot long before you finish your 6-inch.
Oh my god.
Damn. Is that a threat?
That's a stat. That's a stat, baby. A fucking 10 prestige fucking Subway.
Chris, finish it off, and then we'll
So I got
after this.
mine's
What's
actually a
your-
bit weird, but I do the spicy Italian.
That's a good
And
one.
if
That-
you-
that's a good
Wait,
one. That's a good one.
and hold up, they took the spicy Italian off the menu, so you have to special order it.
Yeah.
You have to ask them.
Yeah, I have to
Yeah,
ask them
yeah.
because it's nowhere on the menu.
Yeah.
They took it off.
No, some of them have them in like the weird bottom corner.
Some of them, yes.
Yeah, it's like a staff pick.
Because the fucking janini salami and shit, that's the fucking amazing. So I do the spicy Italian with flatbread.
Oh, flatbread.
Yeah, I do flatbread. I
Flatbread's
know.
good. I
Ever
don't
since
mind.
they introduced the
Never had
flatbread,
flatbread.
Never yet.
I've always gotten flatbread. I don't know. It's
Used-
delicious. It's fucking that material, you know?
The cardboard.
The cardboard. So yeah, cheddar, mozzarella, doesn't matter, whatever mood I'm in. Lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, cucumbers, salt, pepper, Parmesan, and I do the garlic or the aioli and mayo.
Yeah.
Garlic aioli, I think, is one of the best
But
sauces.
Yeah,
that was
shit.
new. Before that, I used to do Caesar because it's the same.
Garlic, yeah.
I used to do ranch. I used to do ranch actually.
Really? I
Yeah.
can do ranch. Garlic. I used to switch with garlic aioli sometimes here and there. Garlic aioli just slaps.
Yeah, anything that ends with aioli It automatically
Oh,
slaps.
it's automatically
The
good.
Costco jalapeno aioli.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Aioli.
No.
It's just good.
Aioli.
What
Alright.
it is mayonnaise based though. So
It's aioli is mayonnaise.
I hate
Aioli
that.
is mayonnaise.
Oh, shit.
know
I had no idea.
I don't know what
Yeah.
that means.
It's just mayonnaise.
it's literally mayonnaise.
It's a French word for mayonnaise. I'm pretty sure.
I literally hate mayonnaise.
quoi?
Literally, my brain is so broken that when I hear mayonnaise, nah. I hear aioli.
Yeah, baby. Fuck, that's so good.
All right. Well, okay. Everyone give their scores quickly on the beer, and then we'll cut it.
I'll go first. 7.5.
Yeah, I give
it was a
7.
solid
6
beer.
Not bad.
6 out of 10.
It was good.
I was having like the last. I actually kind of like nursed it, which I nurse every beer. The first 3 are always a nurse.
Fuck off.
Do a magic trick.
Is 6.8.
Oh, okay. Yeah, pretty unanimous. It ranged from like 6.8 to like 7.5. Not bad. I'm curious when if we'll ever get a 10. What is a 10? We'll
never
find
10.
out.
Oh,
Thanks
10.
everyone for watching. Bye.